Good morning. Okay, we're in a bit of a rush. We have a nail appointment at 10 and it is 9:39. Hey God. It only takes about 15 minutes to get there. However, if you know me, you know we do not like being late. And I still very much operate on, we're very shiny. To be on time is to be late, so I like to be early. Okay. I have on a lot of hydration on my face today just because we increased my tretinoin dosage milligram. And so if you know anything about tretinoin, it absolutely will dry your skin out. And so I've been making sure that I'm very moisturized and using products that add hydration, because the peeling, P-E-E-L-I-N-G, peeling that happens on your face with tretinoin. Hey, good morning. You can't avoid it, but also I don't want a lot of it. And my face always peels with tretinoin. So the extra hydration is good. So we're a little shiny, a little more dewy than normal, but that's okay. Go Chiefs. I have on my Chiefs shirt today. My twin brother, y'all, Mike, has a conference today that he is hosting and speaking at. So just in silent support for Mississippi, I have on my Chiefs gear just for him today. Just a little Kansas City love today for my twin. It's a little corny, but I just love him, and supporting him is so important to me. But yeah, we are headed to the nail shop. It has been 3 weeks since I got my nails done, and the growth is crazy. Let me see if I can show you the stop sign. Like, where's the camera? Right here. Look at that. Like, crazy. But I've just been so busy. My appointment was last week, and I'm not sure if I told you guys, we transitioned the Airbnb in Louisiana to a full-time rental property. So we had to move the stuff out of our Airbnb so that the tenant could move all her stuff in. And so I ended up doing that the day before my nail appointment. But I was dog tired when we got back, and my nail appointment is always at 10 because I'm gonna put my arm is hurting trying to hold y'all steady. My nail appointment was always at 10. We didn't get back to Mississippi until like 2 o'clock in the morning. And hey, it's one of the PTO moms, she's testified, and she honked her horn just to say hi. Yeah, and so I was dog tired. Baby, I be in the bed on a normal day at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. So getting home at 2 a.m. and getting into bed, showering, all the things, I didn't go to sleep until like 2:45, 3 o'clock in the morning, baby. I could not. I was awake because I wake up early, but like to function and like be driving and going to get nails done, that just wasn't gonna happen. So I had to postpone my appointment a full week, so the nails look a mess. Luckily, I just get French all the time, so it doesn't look as bad from afar. But oh baby, if you get close up on me, yeah, you can tell the nails are through and it's time for a new set. I'm at a stoplight. Let me turn this air down so you can hear me. I forgot to tell you guys, so I was officially, Danielle's calling me, hold on, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry, my wife called. She was telling me some good news, some good work news, but that's not my news to share. But like I was saying, I was recently reassessed for ADHD. I had an assessment years ago, and I did have the diagnosis, but it wasn't something that I wanted to share with anyone or that I wanted to do anything about. I just moved on. But life has been lifing in a way that I have not been able to really focus and function productively. I am someone who needs external stimuli to be motivated. It's always been that way for me. It's almost like I have to get this close to getting in trouble to really get to it. That is the way that I am motivated, and that's not healthy, and that's not good, and that's not a normal thing. So I got reevaluated, reassessed, and the diagnosis is still there. So I talked to my my physician, my doctor, and I got some medication. When we were talking about it, we had some good conversation just because of the field that I work in and what I do. We were able to have really open, honest conversation, as anybody should be able to with their physician. So the medication that I chose and that she thought would also be a really good suit for me was Vyvanse. So I took my first dose this morning at 8:30, and it's 9:56 right now. I'm just sitting outside the nail shop waiting for them to, kind of unlock and everything. And it takes 60 to 90 minutes to kind of kick in. I felt it kind of kick in before I left, but like there haven't been any major changes. I did want to kind of share that and even see if throughout the day I notice any changes, or if you guys kind of pick up on any changes that you notice with me throughout the day. But yeah, I'm excited to kind of see what this is going to be like, just because I've had such a hard time my whole life with focusing, organizing, and maintaining my own motivation. Such a hard time with my ADHD. And so I'm not impulsive. I am actually inattentive. So I'm not hyper or anything like that. I'm very inattentive, and I have a hard time focusing, staying on track, or maintaining internal motivation for things. And so I'm just hoping that there goes Brittany. She's going in. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up and go inside. Yeah, but also I got a new lip oil off the TikTok shop. It's by Noonie, and the color is apple cherry. This is so pretty. Like, it's almost like, it doesn't look like a natural shade, but like, it's not greasy, it's not oily, and it's like a lip tint. So I really like it. Okay, but let me go inside and say hi to everybody and get my stuff together. Uh-oh, I'm dropping things already. Okay. My little everyday bag. Turn our car on. Okay. Grab you. Let's go. Yeah. Morning. How are you guys? Hey, good morning. I always get pink. This is a cute color. I think I'm going to do this on my toes. I changed my toe color to this OPI color because I left mine at home. This is, let me tell you about this color. Cute. It's not as bright as the bottle. See? It's cute. It's a mess. This morning I told her I promised when I pick her up for lunch I put the couch or something. Nail? I'm gonna get a pedicure, but I need my nails done first. Okay. Yeah, thank you. My hair's gotten so puffy. Luckily I have a brush in the car. Okay, I finished my nails. I wrapped up during my meeting, so, but like, more French. Here, let me turn you around so you can see the toes. I don't know if you need to see my toes. Anyway, maybe. I just got the pink, and it's cute. But I needed some more brushes, and then a color corrector from Ulta. Let me see. But I need to get out of here before I spend more money than I intended, because it's very easy to do that in here. I needed another blush brush and an alternative to my concealer brush. Because sometimes I like the matte concealer brush that I have, but sometimes I don't want to use that one. So I just got an alternative, and I just picked up the Morphe ones. I don't need any more fragrances. Plus, the only one I'm looking into lately is the new Jackie Aina one. It's primer. I don't need primer, and they only have that at Sephora. So I should get my little self out of here, even though I'm still looking. But that's fair. I'm just a girl. I'm allowed to look, right? Okay. Get my little self out of here. Okay. Hey, yeah, I'm ready. Thank you. How are you? I'm good. It's, oh, they have a small EOS? Oh, this is shave oil. Do I need shave oil? I want shave oil. Look, they have like a little shave oil. This might be very handy. I think I want one of these. But yeah, I took the AirPod out. I have to go pick up the boys at 2 o'clock. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go all the way home. I mean, the school is less than like 2 miles from my house, so I could go home. My fear is that if I go home and get settled, then I won't want to come back out. This hair is so frizzy. It's not frizzy, it's just very puffy. I didn't roll it last night or anything, so it's just hanging in here. But I will show you guys, since I've got some time, what I did buy. I got the Morphe 203 powder blush brush. So I got one of these. I also got the Morphe M163, which is just a powder brush. When I finish my makeup, I typically like to just put some powder on all over to just kind of blend it in a little bit more. So that's a good brush for that. And I got the M132 concealer brush. I like the angle on this one. My MAC concealer brush has a similar angle, but it's not angled to the side like this. It's angled to the front. So like they call it like a cat paw angle. And so the cat paw on this brush is kind of facing this way. On the matte brush, the cat paw faces like this way. Out the people. So yeah. And then I got a color corrector. I get orange because I'm black and orange is the color corrector for me. I got another concealer, and these are both just the Ulta brand. I don't think I have anything really Ulta branded, but I trust them well enough. Most of my stuff is either MAC, Juvia's Place, Charlotte Tilbury, and that's pretty much it. Or Danessa Myricks. I have a couple Danessa Myricks things. So I don't have many like store brand things, except y'all know my blue eyeliner is from Sephora. So I got the concealer in, I think it's tan to dark warm. And this is just a little bit brighter than that matte concealer that I wear all the time. I want to try a brighter under eye. We'll see how we like it. If we don't like it, it was $12, so it's not too bad. And then y'all saw me go back to get the cashmere shaving oil from EOS. I got the vanilla cashmere scent. But that's what I picked up. I think I spent the first ticket, I spent $67, and that was on the three brushes, the color corrector, and the concealer. And then the shave oil was $10. So $77 for 3 brushes, concealer, color corrector, and shave oil. That's not that bad. I don't have anything else that I need to purchase today. I actually do need to go to the jewelry store. I need a new pair of pearl earrings. Fun fact, I lost my pearl earrings that I got when I crossed. But yeah, I crossed many, many moons ago. And I got those pearl earrings as a gift. That's what I get for talking. Thank God the car has more sense than I do. That car was going so fast. It was so fast in that little Lexus. shoot, almost knocked my back end off. But yeah, I got those earrings as a gift. And they were really nice cultured pearls with 14 karat gold. Is it a spin? Real part that you put in your ear? I don't know what that's called. Backing, maybe. And come on, you're fine. And I lost one in the freaking ocean on vacation. You would have thought, y'all remember that scene from the Kardashians when we was watching the Kardashians? From the scene on the Kardashians where Kim lost one of her earrings and she was in the water like screaming and crying, and they were like, Kim, it's just an earring. That's how I felt when that pearl fell out of my ear. I was like, oh my God, my earring, my pearl. So, and I do have one more pair of real pearl earrings, but they're dressier, and like I wear a pearl stud every single day. Now these are just the pearls that I get from the beauty supply store. You get a pack of like 20 for like $2. So I always have some of those on hand just because they're handy and they're cheap. So I always have some of those, but I really need to replace the ones that I lost. I only lost one of the ones that I got as a gift. So, but you know, it's an earring set. So having that one left isn't really doing me much good. So I need to run by the jewelry store. I have 50 minutes before I have to head towards the school. Are you turning? If you put the second light on there, I would know. So I might head by the jewelry store and see. That's one of the issues with moving to a new area. I don't have a jeweler here. If I was in Louisiana, I know exactly where to go. So my exact people. Matter of fact, let me make a phone call. I know who has a jeweler that can point me in the right direction. Let me call y'all back. Let me make a phone call and get pointed in the right direction. Hi. Okay, we're back. We're home. You look a little fuzzy. Hold on. There we go. That's better. Okay, so we're home. The boys are watching some TV before homework, and I have made them little snack boxes. I'll show them to you. I make them little snack boxes because if I don't make them snack boxes, they will ransack the house with snacks and just eat everything. But if I make them the boxes, they can nibble on them until they're all done and it's time for dinner. Okay, so here are the snack boxes. One for Phoenix, one for Langston. It doesn't matter which one gets what. There's an equal amount of stuff in each one. They've got a little bit of candy, some Nurse clusters, some Sour Patch Kids, some chips, some crackers, and some, because like I said, if I don't make sure they have snacks, they will eat everything because they are also growing boys. So you can't blame them for eating, but children will eat you out of house and home if you let them. Somebody's at the door. It must be a package. But yeah, so I also want to make sure that they're satisfied, but not also make sure they're eating not just candy. And yet these are not healthy snacks, but they're snacks that they like and they're snacks that they'll eat. And so that's important to me also, that there are snacks that they will consume and eat and that they'll like, but they're not, it's not a crazy portion. And like I said, it's only $3.10 now, and they will nibble on these snacks until about 6. So yeah, that's not so bad. I was recording and like there's stuff, shoes, sweaters, shirts, stuff for recording, planners, all the things, ottoman, some baskets for the next video. All this stuff is just tossed and shoved under there. That is my little Bible nook where I read my Bible and do my devotionals and stuff like that. And I got a new little rack for stuff for try-ons and stuff. But yeah, it's a little junky, so I'm gonna clean this stuff up first before I rearrange so that it doesn't just look too crazy. Okay, let's get started on this. And mind you, I have 37 minutes before I have to leave for Pilates, so I gotta get all this stuff together. with it, but I need to get ready for Pilates. Sorry, very close. I'll work on it some more until I'm satisfied with it, because you can't see all of it right now, but it's gonna have to go pause right now. So let me get dressed for Pilates and I'll be right back. Okay, I came back in here. I'm headed to Pilates. We do not wear a wig to Pilates. We rock our natural hair in Pilates just because, girl, I'll be upside down on that reformer. I do not have time for no wig to be falling off my head. But yeah, so we're headed to Pilates. I have my little, what are these things even called? I forget. Straps. Thank you. I have my little straps. I take my own just because germs are a thing and I like my own and they're pink. So yeah, okay. So I'm headed to Pilates and I will see you guys when I come back. Hi. Okay, so it is the end of the night. Day one. I wanted to come back and check in with you guys and just kind of give you a synopsis of day one on Vyvanse, 20 milligrams. Today was such a good day. It was such a productive day. The one thing that I will say that I really love, I scoot you back a little bit, is that I didn't get like a burst of energy. I didn't feel like today that I had all this energy, I want to do all these things. I just felt like my mind was clear. I had one thought at a time instead of, normally I'm used to having a rush of thoughts all day long and hard, and having a hard time like deciphering through and like kind of organizing those thoughts. I had way more motivation, but it wasn't like, I need to do this, I got to do this, la, 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 la. It was just like, I had a thought of something that needed to be done and I just did it. I didn't overthink about it. I didn't think about whether it was going to be perfect or anything like that. I didn't get overwhelmed. I didn't procrastinate. I had a thought about something that needed to be done and I did it. And then that was it. And it was really refreshing. Several times throughout the day, I had moments when I wish that I had done this earlier, because I spent all of my life having like cognitive chaos is what I call it, you know, like just overthinking, self-doubt, procrastination, an inability to kind of sort through all of the thoughts that I'm having all the time, and then just kind of having a lack of internal motivation for myself. And had I sought the help that I needed before, then like I could have been a very different person by now. But everything for a reason, and there's a reason for everything. In full transparency, medication is not my favorite thing. If you know me outside, oh, child, the hair is giving Eddie Kane. Oh well, this is what it is. But medication is not my favorite thing. And it was really hard for me to take that medication this morning, because like in full transparency, drug addiction is something that is very prominent in my family. And so like I've never done any drugs, I've never been high, I've never been drunk, anything like that. Not because I frown upon it or because I'm better than, you know, doing things like that. It's just because of trauma. You know, my father spent my entire childhood active in his addiction, and the scars of that addiction and the scars related to the decisions he made because of that addiction left very deep wounds on my soul. And so I've always been very hard on myself and have sworn away all drugs, recreational, even most prescriptions. If I'm in pain, I mostly just kind of deal with the pain and move on. So it was really hard for me to do this for myself. But I'm really proud of me for doing it. We are not going to have a crying session today, just because I don't want to do that. I'm going to fan my tears because that will kind of help them go, like, dry out, or at least I think it will. It's not working, baby, they're about to fall. But yeah, I'm very, very impressed with the medication. I'm not having like, it's 10 p.m. now. I took the medicine at 9:30 a.m. and it's worn off. It started to wear off about maybe 15-20 minutes ago. And I could tell when it started to wear off because my thoughts started to shift back into their normal selves. I started having lots of thoughts about lots of things and getting more overwhelmed, but not overwhelmed in an overwhelming way, just in my regular overwhelmed way. But I didn't cry. I'm not crashing. I don't have like a headache or anything. A lot of people described, when their medication wore off, that they had this huge crash or a headache, or they felt like they couldn't go to sleep. I'm actually quite tired. 10 p.m. is late for me. I'm typically in bed by now. So, but we had some homework and some stuff to get done. And it's done. And so I'm ready to go to bed now. But I am grateful for the experience. But it's like I said, it's just day one, so we don't know what day two is going to bring. I am vlogging tomorrow and throughout the weekend, so you will at least see the first, today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the first 4 days of my Vyvanse journey. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. I am headed to bed because I am ready for bed, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. One for you. One for you. Juice. Juice. Thanks. You go to recess in Miss Tyler's class?
Yeah.
Okay. Do y'all switch playgrounds?
No.
I mean, like, you go to this playground one day and then the other playground another day?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure you get a chance to play basketball.
Yeah, I can't go until Tuesday.
You can't play basketball till Tuesday? Is that what you're saying? Okay. I need to come back and bring those balls. Have a good day, okay? I love you. Mama's gonna pick you up and I think Dad is gonna meet us at the barbershop. Have a great day. Have a good day, Langston. Morning. Hey. Okay. So the boys are off to school. It is Friday. Phoenix is gonna be spending the weekend with his dad this weekend. He's supposed to be picking him up from school, but I forgot that Phoenix has a haircut appointment. So I'm gonna pick him up and pick up both the boys and take Phoenix to get his haircut. And I think maybe his dad will meet me at the barbershop. Today's gonna be not a crazy busy day, but a busy work day. I have a lot of grading to do. So when I go home, I'm going to put on my workout clothes. I'm gonna go to the gym, and then I have to go to the dealership for 10:15. Danielle's gonna take me to the dealership and then bring me back home because they don't have a rental today, which is fine because they're just doing a service. Mind you, I was cleaning out the garage and I moved up my car, and I didn't think about moving the car back. I didn't think about it. I don't know. I wasn't thinking clearly. This happened the other day. And when I put the garage down, it hit the front of my car because I had backed into the garage. Hey, good morning, Coach Cross. I backed into the garage, and when I put the garage door down, it hit the front of my car. And so I went around to check to make sure, you know, nothing crazy had happened. And nothing seemed to have happened. But when I got in the car yesterday, I realized that the glass casing around the front camera was cracked. Because when I went in reverse, you know, it shows you the front and the back camera when you go when you put your car in reverse, and I could see that it was cracked. The camera still works just fine, but that little glass casing around it by the emblem in the front of the car is cracked. So the piece of glass is no bigger than like the top of this chapstick, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to charge me an arm and a leg to fix it. So I'm hoping it doesn't cost a crazy amount of money, but I can't guarantee that it won't cost a crazy amount of money.
You've entered the parking lot for your destination.
Thank you so much for letting me know. Okay, we're just getting to the dealership. Say a prayer for me that they don't charge me $1,200,054 to fix this dog on camera. My face is very shiny. So, day 2, I took the Vyvanse at 8:30. It's 10:17. You're gonna hit somebody. You're not even paying attention. You're just driving around. Trying to test drive this doggone car. You're gonna wreck it. I don't feel much of a difference if I'm just transparent and honest. But I also haven't done very much since then. I have only really just showered and gotten dressed to come and drop the car off. So I have some papers to grade. Yeah, I have some papers to grade. So that will be the test. If I can do my grading, do my discussion posts, and without getting sidetracked, then I'll know if it's working today. They are busy today. Is she coming up here? Yes. Hey. Good. Oh, I like that green shirt. Didi Wednesday.
You are with Mr. Montez.
Okay.
Just leave a key in the vehicle.
Perfect. Thank you.
You doing good today?
I am. How are you? Good. Right. Look, we are all glad it's Friday. I have a wig in my look. A wig is all tangled up, child. Get my Pilates stuff back in my gym bag. Put these on top. Okay. I need these. And where are my keys? In here. Okay. Take it out of here. I don't know if they don't like it when I keep it in the little pouch, so I'll put my pouch back in my purse. I don't think anything is in here that I need. Okay. Okay. Let's go inside. Look, Daniela's waiting on me. Okay. Thank you. Hi.
Hey,
How are you?
doing?
Oh, she said leave the key in the car. I got the key in my hand.
That's gonna be a problem.
It is.
You
There we
doing
go.
all right?
I had a long time no see.
It has been. It has been.
How are you?
Yes.
Nice to find
You
you.
almost got some new, nice to meet you also. You almost got some new shirts. The girl had a green one. I ain't seen that green one before.
This was so old.
Is it? Well, let me go inside and see.
Yeah.
What's
Straight
wrong?
up section.
Oh.
Actually, she talks so highly of me, speaks so
Thank
highly
you.
every
Thank
time
you.
I finally get to meet you.
Look,
I love that. I love that. I love that.
thank
Who do
you.
y'all normally see?
Mike.
Michael.
She told me somebody Montez just now. I don't know who that is.
I know some things change. I have a chance to choose. Like,
We like him.
Perfect.
not that I dislike anybody else, but that's all.
Okay, I'm back in my office. Let me tell you something. I hate flat hair. Like, here. I feel like y'all need an extra light. There we go. There we go. I hate flat hair. Like, I didn't curl my hair last night before I went to bed. And the one that is rolled is the wig that is rolled is the one that I want to wear tomorrow. So I didn't want to unroll it because I want it to be very, very, very bouncy on Saturday. I have the Jack and Jill retreat and date night with Danielle, and I just want my hair to be very big and bouncy. So I didn't unroll it. But this flat hair look, and this probably a lot of people will be like, that's not flat, it's flat to me. But I'm about to grade some papers. My office feels so disheveled because I've got this big box and then I've got the pictures from the wall over here that we took down yesterday on the ground. Things just feel like they're everywhere. And then some of the stuff on the couch. But as a matter of fact, where are my blue light glasses? I'm about to, we just came back from the dealership. So I haven't even started grading yet. I'm about to start grading. I have a lot of grading to do today. And so I'm gonna do that, knock some of that out. I don't have to pick up the boys from school until 2. I might go and get in line early because they have to be, Phoenix has a haircut appointment at the barbershop for 2:45. And that place is about, maybe about 10-15 minutes away from the school, which isn't very far, but I don't care to be late to things. I actually prefer to be early, but that might not happen. I might actually get there right on time or maybe a minute or two early. So, and Phoenix's dad is gonna meet me at the barbershop, and Phoenix is gonna spend the weekend with his father. It's actually today. Yeah, today is actually Phoenix's dad's birthday. I should have gotten him a card from Phoenix. I might still do that. I might or I might not, I don't know. I have so much to go here. Look at all these papers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 assignments to grade for each student. Okay, let me get to that. The Vyvanse is just, I do feel like it's working today. I don't feel as productive yet, but that's also because I haven't had to do anything. There hasn't been a need for productivity for me yet. This is the first thing that I have done that requires productivity, and I'm about to do it. I don't feel like I need to. Actually, it is working. The Vyvanse is working, because any other time I would just put this off. Like, I'm talking to you guys, I would have definitely left the dealership, gotten some food, or not gotten some food, I just had breakfast, but like laid down watching TV, felt like, oh, I only have 2 hours before I go pick up the boys, so I'll just hang out and maybe I'll work on grading later. I have to the end of the day, I'll take care of it later. I would have made excuses to not do it and then been overthinking about it. But right now, I came in the house, I sat down, opened up the laptop, talk to you guys for a second, and I'm just going to do it. So yeah, the Vyvanse is a Vyvanse thing. There's something I have to do, and I'm just going to do it. So, which is unlike my natural self, because we've talked about this. I have a lack of internal motivation. So yeah, but I am not gonna put it off. I'm gonna do it now. So I will talk to you guys probably in the car pickup line, maybe. Look at that sweater. That's the Princess Di sweater. I have wanted this sweater for a really long time, and I finally got it a while ago while it was summer. Of course, it was still not on sale, but it was on sale. It was like probably $80 less than it normally is. And I had to get a large because they didn't even have a medium left, and I wanted the $80 off, so I just got the large. And if I need to have it taken in a little bit, that'll be fine. But I love it. I'm gonna try these. How many dresses is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 dresses on for y'all later on today, because the retreat is tomorrow, and the attire is just sundress. So, and these dresses I got from a Black-owned boutique in Georgia. I found the girl who owns it. Her name is Morgan. I found her on TikTok, and she's a very sweet girl. And her taste and the things in her boutique are very similar to my taste. And if you're a Southern person who shops at local boutiques, you already know, one, there are very few Southern attire, this vibe of clothing boutiques owned by Black women, or Black people rather, ever. And then sometimes you'll go into those Southern boutiques and they are not as friendly. And so then you have to take your money and go home, because we're not going to spend money in locations that don't accept us. No, because that's a silly, silly, silly thing to do. But yeah, finding a Black-owned boutique who sells, dresses that I like is nice. And even though I can't physically go to her location, I can order from her. And she's very sweet, and I like her. So I'm going to try the dresses that I got from Morgan's boutique on later on. But I was looking at it in the viewfinder, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, I have to remember to do that. But yeah, so let me grade my papers, and I will pick up the phone and call you guys a little bit later. Bye. Good morning. We don't have a ton of time. I have my Jack and Jill retreat today, but I did want to hop in, say good morning, and show you the dress that I chose. We're still renovating the office a little bit, but the Jack and Jill colors are pink and blue, and the attire today is sundress. So I just have on this cute little white and blue and pink little sundress. I have, if you can see, my little pin. Hold on, that's better. I have my little AKA Jack and Jill pin, my little butterfly necklace, my regular little jewelry, and of course, a pearl headband. Okay, I gotta go. I'll see you in a second. I forgot to tell you, we have a cute little pink Louis bag, and of course, an extra comb for the car. But yeah, this is the outfit. It's cute. I feel very cute, very feminine. Let's go. Okay, we're here. It's at the Carlisle Mansion. Never been here before. I'm in Danielle's car because my car is still getting serviced. I also ended up needing new tires when I took the car for service yesterday, so they had to keep it to do all the stuff that they needed to do. I wonder if I can... This is Danielle's car. I don't have a good... Sorry. I don't have a good setup in here. There's no setup for anything. Are you okay down there? Are you okay? Okay. I already had on some Born in Roma. This is the Valentino Born in Roma. I have the big bottle at home, and then I keep a small one in my purse. So, okay. Let's get my planner. Look at the front of my planner. I have so much, anyway, I'm a little silly, but that's okay. I'm allowed to be a little silly. Okay, let's turn the car off. I'm gonna get out, fix our dress.
Hey, remember your phone.
Okay. Actually, you're on the phone. Let's get out, fix our dress, and then head in. Okay. I can't see you. Come on. Come with me. Okay. Grab our purse and our planner. Let me get off. Someone is behind me and I want to say hello. Okay. Oh, she's still in her car. Good morning. How are you? I'm good. It's a nice little house. I'm going the right way. Hi. How are you? Ooh, rocks. I'm good.
If y'all will, we just want to do it. I know y'all excited, but if y'all will listen to it just for a minute, because each thing in the box, it means something.
Hi. I just got home from from the retreat. It was amazing. Fixed my little hair. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. The retreat was from 9:30 to 3. It is now 3:40 and I'm tired. It was really great. The women, the other mothers, were kind and sweet and genuine, and I really liked them, and I'm glad to be a part of this new chapter. And I'm tired. I'm tired, but the makeup lasted. We did some different things. I'm exhausted. I'm about to take this makeup off, take this wig off, take this little dress off. Now, it does look very cute, but I'm tired. And I'm tired of being cute. I'm going to take a nap, and I will see you good people later. Girl, good morning. When I say I went to sleep after their retreat and slept so good, I slept so good. It's a whole new day. We got up, actually Danielle ended up taking a nap with me. We woke up just in time to get some food, watch a movie, and do very much nothing. But it's a whole new day. When I say the retreat was so good, I wasn't tired after the retreat because it was boring or because it was too long. It just was honestly, it was really good. They had a therapist and a life coach come, and she spoke, and she just poured she talked about self-care and motherhood and womanhood. When I say she ate that up, she did good. She did amazing. We talked about, the sisterhood of motherhood in Jack and Jill. We talked about all of the things, the programs, everything that needed to be discussed. I met some amazing women. I am so glad to be in this chapter. And being new to an area sometimes can be very scary, very scary. But having these women and meeting them provides a certain level of comfort. I always tell people it's so important to join organizations when you're in a new area, or even if you're not in a new area and you're having a hard time making friends, join organizations with other women or other people who have similar ideals, people who are like-minded, because that is going to be what fosters relationships for you in the area. So I am excited about the new year of Jack and Jill. I can't wait for Phoenix to meet the other kids. But I'm going to go ahead and close out today's vlog. I am so grateful that you guys stuck around with me for these few days. We haven't had a multiple day vlog in quite some time. But yes, and stay tuned. I have got so many plans for us, so many plans for us. But as always, I hope you have an amazingly blessed day. Mwah. Bye.
I'm looking for, yeah, it's that bird in the VIP.